at the shack outside the game. And you know what I'm talking about. Just let me know if you wanna go to that home out on the range. They got a lot of nice girls. I'm racing. Hey everybody, I'm John Michael, and please welcome to the show Márti G, all the way from the UK, the world famous artist. Yes, that's the one right there.
Hello,
Márti,
good morning,
for joining
everybody.
us on the show today.
Hello, thank you very much for inviting me. Thank you.
Oh, your artwork is just amazing, and
thank you.
You do some of the most iconic, American iconic artists, musicians that we know. What I find fascinating is how do you find them fascinating to you, that you choose these American artists?
Well, I grew up in a family and in a friend circle who were listening these artists, these singers, songwriter, this type of music. So I was always interested, who are they? And later when we got internet, I Googled them, who are they? And I was trying to understand what they are singing about, because I couldn't speak any English. And I'm like, oh, I like this, I like that. And I started to listen the same music what my generation were listening. I remember my father always said, oh, it's a Beatles, just volume up. And I didn't know who are they and what. I didn't even understand what they are singing about. But nowadays I know, and it's my big favorite, one of my big favorite as well. And also, the internet is really wide, so I can just browse between different music, and I find my style when I was young. So I'm listening these artists since a long time now. So yeah, and I'm inspired by them.
And that's great, and yeah. We appreciate it. Now, obviously, you didn't just start doodling. Did you go to an art school to start to learn how to draw or paint?
No,
Really?
I never. I grew up in an artist family. My father was an artist. He was drawing with pencil, and also with the special tools. He was making pictures in a wood. What is that called? A wood carving. And a couple of my cousins also are artists. And one day I just started to paint. But when I was 5 years old, my teacher in a preschool noticed that I draw or paint quite different than other children in my class. And she was encouraging me to draw with the pencil. And when I was 5.5, 6, my first drawing called Me and My Friends, picture about me and my friends, was in a local newspaper. And I still got that newspaper. I mean, it's 40 years now. And I still got that cute newspaper with my drawing in it. That was my first wow. And later I was starting I was trying to find myself. Started to paint landscapes. That's really not my style. Started to paint animals. That's absolutely not for me. I can't paint animals, horses and these things. It's not for me. And somebody asked me, oh, can you please draw my daughter and my son? And I'm like, okay, why not? I can try. But so it came out really good. And I was practicing. And then I started to do portraits. And my portraits nowadays are my signature paintings. I'm not painting anything else. I'm doing commissions, but I'm not doing commissions about landscapes or something like that. Only what is my line, my thing. And the main artworks are portraits about musicians, songwriters, singers who done something for the humanity in this earth. So not just because they are famous, they done something for me as well, not just for the humanity. I mean, when we are sad, we listen the lyrics. When we are happy, we listen the melody. So these people inspire me always. So I just feel I have to paint them. So, and the reason why I'm doing black and white with the colorful background is that we see people only in the black and white. You meet with someone, hi, you all right? And that's it. You don't know anything about the person. You see just black and white. Yeah, he's skinny, he's fat, he's tall, he's slim, he's this and that. You don't know the person who is really. And behind the scenes, everybody got a million colors. And when we start to know these people, then those colors coming out. So in the background, a lot of colors just showing up, and the person is not anymore just black and white. Yes, no, it's more colorful thing, you know. And this is why my style is that. I love to do that.
I really like the way you just described that. I don't think I've ever heard
trying
anybody say
English.
it like that before, but it is the exactly what you've just said is true.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah. Out of all the artists that you've drawn, have you been able to meet any of them?
I met once with Beth Hart for a second by accident. So I've seen her in England, I don't know, maybe 15 times in the last 10 years, before I had my kids.
Right.
Yeah. And I was always wanted to meet with her. I was waiting outside. I was waving. I was standing there. It's never happened. And one day, me and my boyfriend just walked in Southampton in the evening before the show. And my boyfriend said, let's go that way. We can have some sandwich or something before the concert. And I said, yeah, okay. So we finished our just sandwich or something. And we walk back and Beth Hart is there. And I'm like, wow, it's Beth Hart. I even forgot to take a picture or something. I'm like, oh my God, hi. So yeah, I met with Beth Hart, and yeah, that was it. I've seen people, like I've seen Joe Bonamassa, and I've been on a different concerts in England, but I never met personally with anyone. I wasn't fortunate, and only Beth Hart, and she just asked me, hi, am I, and what kind of song shall she sing, and I said a song, and then in the end of the show she said, and this song is for this and this person, and I was so happy. So yeah, I only met with Beth Hart. Yeah, and I'm a huge fan, you can see.
I do. I see that. Getting back to what you had earlier said about how when you're sad, you listen to the lyrics, and when you're happy, you listen to the melody.
Yeah.
That's something else that I don't think most people realize they do. And I really like your perspective of music, of how you said that.
I don't play any music. I was trying to play piano when I was younger, but because of the war, we didn't have money to play lessons. And after I just moved to another country and I just left everything. I think I'm better painter than a musician. So I was trying guitar as well. That is really great for me. Oh gosh, no, it's just my fingers doesn't understand what, how. Well, oh, I'm lost. I got a couple of musicians in my family who's got one of my cousin got a rock band. He lives in Germany, and a couple of other cousins also playing on the music, but I never played on the music, on a music instrument. But my love towards the music is, I think it's a little bit special because I'm not just listening to music. Oh, this is really good. Da, 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 da. I'm always listening. what the songwriter or a singer or a musician wants to tell me. What is that message, what he or she is sending to me? So first of all, I'm looking the lyrics. If I like the lyric, that I love the sound. And later I just connect with the melody. So example, while I'm cooking or while I'm painting or while I'm doing something, I just focus on a melody. I don't care what the singing, just focus on a melody. So I just realize I'm happy or I'm sad.
Yeah,
So
right.
easy. So easy.
That, you know, that is one of the greatest things about music.
Mm.
If you're having a bad day, turn on some music.
Oh, if I'm having a bad day, it's Kebmo blues. You know, my woman left, my dog died, and I'm just drinking, you know. And when I'm happy, I just volume up something, you know, Metallica or something, I don't know. Yeah.
I see you have Willie Nelson behind you.
Yes, I just made these pictures. So I still got here Willie Nelson. Oh, the woman's love. Oh, I love it. And I show here is
You have Kurt Cobain, Lenny.
Yeah, Eric Clapton.
Yes.
Jim and
Jimi Hendrix.
Jimi Hendrix and Keith. And here is this four.
Now, how often do you draw? Because it seems like every 3 days or so you have something new. Someone new on your page. Before
I was painting every day. Now I'm painting, but my baby is sleeping. You know, it's not easy being here with a toddler who is super active and super hyper. And the baby who is 1 year old and is just, you know, got the special needs always, mommy. So it's quite difficult. So when my toddler is just doing something, Play-Doh or sculpturing, drawing, or he's doing something quiet and the little one is sleeping, and I said, now, okay, it's mommy time.
Right.
No dinner tonight, only pizza or something like that, you know. Mommy is busy. So I'm just having a 1 hour or two, quickly making a drawing, and the second nap, quickly make the painting, and that's it.
Wow.
So I'm trying to
you
turn
seem to
off
be getting
my brain,
a lot.
you know?
I'm sorry, what?
Trying to turn off my brain.
Oh.
Because, you know, we live in England. It's not a sunny beach, or, you know, it's not Florida, you know, that you're walking in a bikini. England is a rainy country. And it's raining now, and today's sunny, by the way, but you know, in England is a lot of rain, and we're stuck in a flat. So what can we do? We cannot go out, cannot go to the playground. So it's just inside in a house is with the two children is quite difficult. I'm just trying to turn off my brain, just put on a music. My toddler already knows what music mommy likes, and he doesn't like it. He likes different music. Only he likes ZZ Top. That's the only one. But he's always pointing on a tablet, Gwen Stefani, and I'm like, oh, really? No. Cute. And so I put on some music. Baby is sleeping, and I quickly do some drawing. And yeah, after I'm just looking, oh, I'm quite satisfied myself.
You should be.
I mean, you're selfish a little bit.
No, your artwork is wonderful. Now, do you sell any of them?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I have commissions as well, and also I'm not advertising my paintings really. I'm just having an Instagram account, and on Instagram people just messaging me, oh, can you do this, can you do that, or I like this, I like that, how much is it? It depends on the size, depends how many people in a portrait, how many people on a picture, what kind of portrait is that, is it difficult, is it easy? Yeah, and I'm selling. Most of pictures are going to America because American people like different style of paintings than English people or Middle Europe or South Europe. Or here in England, most people like landscapes, seaside, lighthouse, something like that. they're not really interested about the portraits. Middle Europe, most like abstract or things like that. I'm not really doing that. But mainly I'm selling them in America.
That's great.
Yeah.
Now, have you ever come to the States?
Not yet, but I'm planning. I'm planning to go end of May or June. Just waiting my passport. Yeah, waiting my passport now. Because I'm gonna have a new one, and after I'm gonna go for like good 10 days. I'm gonna spend in New York.
Oh, so, New York.
Yeah, and around there. Yeah. So I'm planning to go.
Why New York? Yeah. I'm curious.
Well, I got two people who I know in New York.
Okay.
One is my customer, and another one is my friend, and I always wanted to go to New York, and also my boyfriend would love to go to New York. So we discussed, okay, let's go to New York. So end of May is my birthday, and probably my passport gonna be done by end of May. So we're gonna just off.
Great. So you're probably gonna fly into JFK or something like that.
So I've never been. I traveled a lot. I've been in 27 countries, but never in America somehow. But yeah.
Well, we look forward to seeing you. I'm only about an hour and 15 minutes west of New York.
Oh, so, all right.
If you're here, let me know, and I can take a drive and meet you in the city somewhere.
Good idea. Yeah, I would like to.
So you have 10 days. You're gonna just try and spend 10 days here. Are you gonna bring any paintings with you?
No, because I'm gonna have some problem in the border. So, people are going to ask me, what is that? Why is that? Where are you going? So I'm like, oh, no hassle. It's just less hustle, not to, I have to prove it's me. It's off. Oh, no. So no. And also, it's the size, the weight. How can I, when I'm sending pictures to America, I'm folding it in a special thing, but if I put in my luggage, they're gonna just throw away. My luggage gonna be missed. God knows, from the Heathrow airport gonna go to China or somewhere, it's oh God, no.
Well,
no,
I'm glad you thought about that, because I didn't. If I would have thought about that, I wouldn't have asked the question.
I was thinking about this, and I quickly Google it, how can I do it? Because I would like to bring some pictures, to give people, or something as a gift or something, but I just can't. What if my luggage is missing? And I'm not gonna put in my hand luggage. So it's too heavy, and oh no. No. So somehow I'm gonna find another way if I want to bring pictures. So no, yeah.
Well,
but I cannot wait to go.
Maybe you can make your way to Texas one of these times.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Just, I don't know how many hours is the flight from UK to America. Once I went to Cuba, that was like 13 and a half hours. Probably it's like 15, 16, 20. I don't know how many hours is UK and yeah.
I have no idea. I've never.
Have you been ever in the United Kingdom? Have you been here?
No. I same as you. I've never crossed the pond, as they say. But
I only been close to America, but never been. Actually, I cannot wait to go, because every time when I travel, I always travel with the different mindset. Like, I would like to know where I'm going, so I'm gonna Google it. This country. This is the name, short history. What is the culture over there? Because I don't want to upset anyone. So I would like to not pick up the culture, but I would like to know, are you shaking your hand? Are you giving 3 kisses? Is a hug is forbidden or not? Or, what is the culture? But in America is it's free, everything. So I would like to know where I'm going. So I check the food, check the music, check this. But America is wide, so you can find everything over there. So I don't think so that I'm going to have any problem if I'm going over there with the culture or with the politeness or something like that. Because when I came to England, oh my God, people say cheers. And I'm like, why are you saying cheers? You're not drinking anything. They said, we say cheers. We not only say, and I said, oh, sorry. We only say cheers when you got beer in your hand in Europe, you know, cheers.
Right.
And here, no, here when you see bye, they say cheers. So I'm like, what cheers? We're not drinking anything. It was so many misunderstandings. I am laughing on myself, who I was 10 years ago. So, oh God. So it was quite funny. And, you know, being in 27 countries, I've seen a lot about people, about art, about music, about history, how the world is. 27 countries, not much, but still I have a little slice for myself in my heart about the world, you know, about people. And I think that was a big inspiration also to do my art, because if I'm painting somebody who is from America, I'm listening American music, his music or her music. If I'm painting someone from, I don't know, from Middle Europe, then I'm trying to connect to that person. So once I painted an Italian guy, and I was listening Italian song, what he is singing. I needed to understand Celine Dion, or I needed to understand other. When I'm painting children, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm listening children music because it's so much fun. I'm not gonna listen Megadeth or, you know, Motorhead. I can't paint on that. But I'm trying to connect myself always with people, and they giving me a huge inspiration always. So I'm always looking behind the scene. If the person inviting me, if the person is kind, ask me something, saying something, what is behind that? It's not like, what is behind that? I'm just like positively, I'm thinking, what is behind that? Why the person asking me this, why that? And I'm just trying to make an image about the person. It's much easier to paint if you listen the same music, what the person is doing. Example, if I'm doing Joe Bonamassa or Beth Hart, I'm listening Joe Bonamassa and Beth Hart. I can connect myself with the painting, with the portrait, with the lines, with the colors, and it's coming out more beautiful, more perfect. Nothing is perfect, but for myself, it's more perfect if I put my heart and my soul into that painting. If you cook a pasta and you're crying, that you can taste after somebody was cried. This is the Italian people say that.
Really?
Yeah, somebody told me this. I don't know if it's true or not, but one Italian guy told me, don't cry when you cook, while you cook, because people can taste on your food. I didn't know that. So if you look the picture, you can see that I was listening the music, or you can see the inspiration, or you can see the colors that came from somewhere. Didn't just came from nowhere.
Right. So now that you've said that, I'm curious as to what song you were listening to as you wrote or drew each of the artists.
I know every single painting, every single song while I was painting. I was listening every song.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you,
That's
Willie
quite
Nelson.
Interesting.
Willie Nelson, what song of his were you listening to?
Oh, The Woman's Love.
Yeah.
Don't ask me more questions because I'm not really good in the titles.
Okay.
But yeah. Actually, the song I'm always attaching to the image on the Instagram. So if I upload the video
that's the one.
or image,
okay,
yeah, that's the one. So if the song is always attached while I was listening.
Right. I noticed that, but I didn't correlate the two until you just said that. I didn't know if you just threw a song on there, but that was your inspiration during your
when
painting.
when I came to UK 11 years ago, and I was sat in an airplane and I was listening just to random music, and it was one of them was Willie Nelson, The Woman's Love, and another one was Leonard Cohen, In My Secret Life, and I just fell in love with that song. So it just came to my mind while I was painting and listening to the song. I said, oh, I think I was listening this song. You know, when you listen to a song, bring back memories, bring back taste, bring back smell, feelings.
Music is a time machine.
And if you listen to music and you got goosebumps, that means that is your music. For me, that's me. So when, you know, Beth Hart is let out her voice, I'm like, oof, oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah, that is the greatest thing about music, because it will take you to a place in the past.
True.
Take you to your wedding, take you to your first love, take you to a place in time, and that.
This is why I'm not listening a couple of music.
I'm sorry, what?
This is why I'm not listening anymore few music now. Oh. I just know. Yeah, I'm joking, but yeah, it takes you to different places. Yeah, I think it's wonderful. I remember first time when I've seen live music, I was very young, and we had a theater on the fields, because after war was a theater, you know, disappeared, and we had just a theater on the fields. And I've seen a live band. I was like, wow. Oh, wow. That was a really big wow. I was like 3-4 years old. I was amazed by how they are playing and how it's loud. And after when we visited different weddings, you know, they've always played folk music. I can't stand that. But I was dancing. I had so much fun. And now my eldest son loves Hungarian folk music. When I put on a YouTube, on a TV, he's like, where is my hat? Where is my hat? And he's always next to me, his little hat. He put on his little hat and he's dancing. And then I switch on a ZZ Top, then he throw away the hat and he's just trying to do something else. He got a little guitar. I bought him a little guitar. He loves that guitar. But I don't think so he's going to be a guitarist or an artist. So he's going to be probably something else, because he's really good with his hands. So probably a mechanic or something like that. Not going to have heritage from parents.
Now, how old is he?
4.
Oh, wow.
4,
yeah.
4. In May, going to be 4. Yeah, 4. And the youngest one is 1. And they just making my flat messy all the time, with especially when it's raining and we're stuck in a flat. So I'm always trying to draw with them, or you know, listen some music or my son loves sculpturing, you know, and I'm not really good in sculpturing, but I'm trying. My father used to make sculpture, but I never learned actually to draw or paint or sculpture or any art, never. And my son really likes to join these things. I wasn't fortunate enough to go to art school because we had a war, and after we had the second war again in the Balkan, and where I am from, and the school were closed, you know, and we couldn't go really anywhere to learn something or to do something in a different city. I mean, I'm from the small village, and I couldn't afford to go to learn art in the big cities because of the war. We never knew when gonna siren go off again, and we just been in the same village for a long time. So I just went to school to learn something, to finish something, but I couldn't finish even because of the war. But after I finished later, yeah, it was quite tough. So I was always dreaming about to do some art courses or something. But you know what? I'm just gonna start painting. I don't need any teachers. I'm gonna just find my way, and this is my style. This is how I'm doing it. That's my view. That's my world, and I'm gonna just do as I like. In art, you don't have any borders. The artists are, you know, free. They got freedom. There are no rules, so you can do what you want. So I'm doing this.
and we love it. We really do.
Well, thank you. I got lots
Marty,
of
is
feedback
there
as
a
well.
way somebody can maybe donate to you to help you with supplies? Or if somebody wanted to get a hold of you to commission a photo or a painting? Is
Say it.
is Instagram the best way for somebody to get a hold of you to purchase one of your pictures?
Well, I only put my pictures on Instagram at the moment because I started to do my website, but it's quite complicated to do, the PayPal and everything to put it. So it's a long time to do it. And I'm putting pictures on a Facebook so people see over there. But I'm thinking about, going wider to have some exhibition somewhere, or have my own little gallery. But not long time ago, I just moved back in this little town where I am in South England. So I'm just trying to settle in first to find myself here. And later I'm planning to open a little gallery. And I was looking for places to have some little exhibitions, but because I'm selling original paintings only, I'm not selling copies or any prints, or I'm not doing these. So it's quite difficult to make exhibition about the original pictures because they are everywhere in the world. So I'm not gonna get all back and get
Right.
So it's quite difficult. So I'm thinking about that. Once I donated picture in Hungary, and they what is the name that you can list it on a picture, and the money goes to the charity. What is that? Bidding or something like that. So I donated one of my painting many years ago over there, and I donated one painting here in this little town where I am to one nursing home who in the end sold it, and the money went somewhere good place. But I'm thinking about this summer or next summer to do some exhibition somewhere here. And maybe if I'm visiting America, in May, in June, maybe I'm going to have a look over there, some connections or something to find, and maybe I can have over there something. Who knows?
Yeah, that would be great.
Why not?
Right?
Why
Yeah,
not?
why not? There's no limits. No limits.
Yeah.
Marty, I want to thank you again for coming on the show.
Thank you.
I don't want to take up too much of your time. I know you have children to take care of. It's your.
He's awake. I can hear.
Oh, okay.
By the way, thank you very much for inviting me. It was my pleasure, to talk to you. And I hope we can meet in May or in June. I will let you know. But I'm in America.
I'd love to meet you in New York, and maybe I can get you to come to Bethlehem and see some shows out here.
Oh yeah, that would be great. Definitely, I would like to see some, live music while I'm there.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
thank
okay,
you.
Marty, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And we look forward to seeing more of your artwork.
Thank you.
And you enjoy the rest of your day.
You too. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.